In the small village of Iril, where red earth roads wound around clusters of mango trees, lived Mama Adoni, a widowed woman with 2 daughters. Her older daughter, Abaik, was graceful and obedient, the pride of the family. Her younger daughter, Keji, was the opposite, stubborn, curious, and often in trouble. To everyone in the village, Keji was the wild one, but what no one knew was that Mama Adoni's feelings for her youngest daughter went beyond mere frustration. She despised Keji, and she made no attempt to hide it. Abaik always bathed in their mother's love. She was praised for every small task, given the best portions of food, and dressed in the finest clothes. Keji, on the other hand, bore the brunt of their mother's anger for the smallest mistakes. She was blamed when the goat strayed, scolded when the water pot broke, and ignored at family gatherings. One day, Keji overheard a conversation between her mother and a neighbor. "Keji brings me nothing but trouble," Mama Adoni hissed. "Sometimes I wonder why the gods gave her to me at all." Those words burned into Keji's heart. She couldn't understand why her mother hated her so deeply. Keji tried harder to please her mother, fetching water earlier than everyone else, staying out of trouble, even helping Abaik with her chores. But nothing changed Mama Adoni's disdain. One fateful day, during the village yam festival, something happened that changed everything. As Mama Adoni prepared food for the festivities, she accidentally knocked over a pot of hot palm oil. Keji, eager to help, grabbed a cloth to clean up, but Mama Adoni snapped. "Leave it, you useless girl," she shouted. In the midst of her anger, she muttered something strange. "If not for you, your father would still be alive." Keji froze. Her hands trembled. What did her mother mean? That night, Keji couldn't sleep. The words kept replaying in her mind. She decided to confront her mother. "Mama, what do you mean by, 'if not for me'? What did I do?" Mama Adoni hesitated, her eyes darting around as if seeking an escape. Finally, with a sigh, she confessed a dark secret. "When you were born," Mama Adoni said, her voice heavy with regret, "your father was overjoyed. He wanted a large family, but I was tired. I begged him to stop having children after Abaik, but he wouldn't listen. The night I gave birth to you, he was rushing to the herbalist for herbs to ease my pain. He never came back. He drowned in the river during a storm." Keji's heart sank. Her mother blamed her for her father's death. But there was more. "I hated you," Mama Adoni continued, tears in her eyes. "Every time I looked at you, I saw the child that cost me my husband. I know it wasn't your fault, but I couldn't stop the anger." 1 week later, something happened that shattered their fragile family. Abaik, the favored daughter, fell seriously ill. Mama Adoni, desperate to save her, took their last goat to the herbalist for medicine. But the medicine wasn't enough, and Abaik's condition worsened. Mama Adoni turned to Keji. "Run to the river and fetch the sacred water. Hurry." Keji hesitated. The river was where her father had drowned, and she had always been afraid of it. But she wanted to prove her worth, so she went. When Keji didn't return after several hours, Mama Adoni panicked. She ran to the river and found her daughter clinging to a rock, crying for help. Instead of helping her, Mama Adoni froze. The anger from years of resentment bubbled up, and for a moment, she thought, if she's gone, maybe my pain will go with her. But as she turned to leave, she heard a voice, soft yet firm. "Mama, don't let the past destroy what's left of our family." It was Abaik, weak but standing behind her. Her words snapped Mama Adoni out of her rage. She quickly saved Keji, pulling her from the river's edge. That night, Mama Adoni broke down in front of her daughters. "I've been a terrible mother," she confessed. "Keji, I've wronged you. I see now that holding on to anger only brings more pain. Can you ever forgive me?" Keji, with tears in her eyes, hugged her mother tightly. "I just want a chance to make you proud, Mama." From that day on, Mama Adoni worked hard to rebuild her relationship with Keji. It wasn't easy, but the family found healing in their shared grief and love. The village noticed the change in Mama Adoni. She no longer showed favoritism, and Keji blossomed under her newfound affection. Through the pain of their past, the family discovered a truth that would guide them forever: love, even when delayed, can heal the deepest wounds.